Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 2 of our high school football interviews. This week, we have Regan and Kevin. So, Regan, first question, what position do you play?
Center. Center on
Just
the
center?
line. Yes,
Okay.
just center. No defense.
All right. Regan, so as a senior, what is your best memory from high school football, and what are you going to miss the absolute most?
I'm going to miss the brotherhood and connections with coaches. Best memory, probably something in the locker room. So, to pushing baby Fernando in a cart and tipping him over, or, yeah, that probably is my best memory. That's the one that pops up
You
first.
just pushed him pushed him over.
Hit a locker, he flipped, almost broke his neck. Yeah,
Oh my God.
it was funny.
Okay. Do you guys think like the lack of depth in your team is gonna like continue to be a problem?
Definitely. With injuries, we've had so many injuries already, and so many people that don't usually play have to go in.
I
But
think last week it was like what six,
six,
injuries?
7 injuries. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that's
bad.
not good. So how do you guys think you match up against Hinton?
Pretty good. On the line, definitely not as good because there's some meaty boys. There's some
It's
very big boys, and our biggest lineman is 250, but he's 5'6".
Who do you guys think is gonna be, or who do you think is gonna be the key to getting a win this week? The offense or the defense?
Both. I think once we get the defensive line worn out, offense will do very easy job scoring. And defense, I mean, we've been making plays, and I'm sure we will continue to do that.
And final question: who do you think needs to step up the most to get a win this week?
The line, for sure, after seeing what happened last week and having our quarterback being sacked every other play, definitely the line.
All right. Thank you, Regan.
Yep.
Hey, everybody. We are back for our second interview with Kevin. So, first question, what position do you play?
I play wide receiver and corner, but this week I'm going to play wide receiver and free safety.
Okay. So, Kevin, you already have 2 touchdowns in 2 games. Can we expect more from you this season?
From last year not having a single touchdown, and for this year already having 2 touchdowns in our first 2 games, I think that makes me and our coach a lot more comfortable getting me the ball. So yeah, I expect myself and the coach to have more touches and more touchdowns this season.
Do you expect to see more targets, specifically this game?
Yes, this whole week, this game, we're going to pretty much try attacking them in the alley. So yeah, me and Langston will probably get a lot more touches than usual.
So how do you guys plan on attacking him this week?
Like I said, we're planning on attacking them in the alleys because that's where their weak point is at. If we attack them in the alleys, that's going to get their offensive line tired out. So that's going to help us with our run game. So pretty much attack them in the alley with short passes.
So for those who don't know, what are the alleys?
The alleys it's like the seam. So where the line's at, it's outside by where the seams are, kind of by where the numbers are at. And it's right there lined up with their linebackers, but outside of them to get them tired out so we can run the ball.
Okay. So do you think your lack in depth on your team will continue to be a problem?
No, I doubt it. For our team, we don't have that many people, but we have a lot of physical guys like Brandon Baez, and our whole team. We're all pretty physical. I feel like so that replaces our depth in our chart.
All right. So how do you think you guys match up against him this week?
We're for sure oversized up front, like offensive line and linebackers. But like I said, us attacking the alley is going to be our biggest advantage because they're not that good. The backfield, they're not good at tackling, so that's going to be where our biggest part is going to be.
All right. So who do you think the key to getting a win this week is going to be? The offense or the defense?
Probably it would for sure be our offense. They Hinton. They haven't lost a game. They're 2-0. They haven't been down to a single team. So I feel if we can strike first, so they're not going to have the mindset of like, oh, we're losing. So they're not going to be stressing out.
And hello, everybody. We are back for week 3 for the Hennessey Eagles season. Tonight they face off against 2-0 Hinton. Last week they lost 38-13 against a very good Crossings team. A lot of that had to do with just injuries. The Eagles tonight match up pretty well. The offensive line for Hinton is a very big, and here is the Eagles coming out. But the Eagles, they have firepower to beat Hinton. Hinton they run the ball a lot. They have very, very big linemen. Their linemen are huge compared to our line, and they run the ball, I mean, an absurd amount. So we will see how Eagles do. Last week, quarterback Titan Hicks, on 24 attempts, had 12 completions for 107 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Seabass Gonzalez had 8 carries for -9 yards. Titan Hicks, 14 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown. Seth Simonek, 2 receptions, 19 yards. Weston Smith, 4 receptions, 17 yards. Kevin Trillo led the team in receiving with 3 receptions, 41 yards, and a touchdown. And defensively, the team was led by Brandon Valles, who had 10 total tackles. And the Eagles won the toss tonight. They elected to receive. They want to start out and, get the ball into their offense early. They don't want to, because Hinton, they're built to, their offense is run on winning. They don't, because they run the ball an absurd amount, and when you run the ball that much, the clock is going to tip down. So their offense is built on winning, and their pass game isn't that good. So if the Eagles get off to a lead, and, they're passing, or they force Hinton to pass the ball, they have a good chance to win. And here is the kick. And we are off for week 3 of the Eagles, of the Hennessey Eagles season. And it goes to Sebastian Gonzalez. He will fair catch it at the 30-yard line. It'll be a 1st down and 10, and we'll see the Eagles offense. I talked to, if you saw it, I talked to starting center Regan Sturgill and starting wide receiver and corner Kevin Trillo. And Kevin said that their goal was that they have to get the ball in the alleys, which is essentially like attacking, I think from what I learned, because I really don't know what that means, is like attacking like the seams, outside the tackle, in between the safeties, not in between the safeties, and it will be a quick throw to Langston Smith. He will fight to get 4 or 5 yards, and the Eagles, a pretty good gain to start the game. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard gain for Langston Smith. But yeah, the Eagles, I mean, last week they didn't really play all that bad, just a few hiccups and then obviously injuries. And we have a 5-receiver set, trips to the top and 2 to the bottom. And he will be brought down immediately. The Eagles, their offensive line is they're going down to the ground trying to, I guess, tire the boys out, because the big boys on the line for Hinton. I mean, 68. Let me pull up their roster here. 68 looks massive. Thomas Strother, oh my, 6'4", 255. Yeah, they got to wear out guys like that because those guys are huge, but because of that, they don't like to run. Yeah, they're doing that consistently. It's going to be a bubble screen out to Seth Simonek, I believe. Was that Seth or was that Weston? That was Seth. Did not gain any. Lost actually 2. And it'll be a 4th and 7 for the Eagles. And the Eagles, looks like the punt team might be on. Yeah. Punt team is coming on. And the Eagles with a 3 and out on their first drive of the game. Oh, no, it's going to be a fake. He lobs it up to Seth Simonek. Oh, there is a flag. The offense is going to be back on the field. What is the penalty? Did he hit Seabass late? I didn't see. I was looking at Seth. The ball was very much over Seth's head, but is he not going to signal it? I guess I'll see. He's going 10 yards. Yeah, it will be a hold. That's a big mistake for Hinton. If the Eagles capitalize on this, this would be very big to start the game out. Because that's a 4th and 7. The pass was errant. Seth had no chance of coming down with it, and they hold. So the Eagles get the ball. 1st down and 10 from the 44-yard line. It's going to be a quick pass out to Sebastian Gonzalez. He has good blocks, and good game by Seabass. Did the ball go out? Oh, no. Oh, fumble on the play, and Hinton gets the ball. Emilio Gonzalez on the recovery. I think Seabass is trying to gain an extra yard or two. Did not work out. And the Eagles defense will be on the field. 1st down and 10 from the 46-yard line. 47-yard line. And we'll see how Hinton offense looks tonight. I can tell you what their first play is going to be. Unless they really want to mix it up. It's going to be a run right up the middle. That's what they did last year. They won last year off of, I think their quarterback had probably 200 yards on the ground. Yeah, they have 2 receivers. Yeah, run right up the middle. And he's going to gain pretty good yardage. 4 or 5 yards. Brandon Valles brought him down. And it'll be a 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard gain from the Eagles' 49-yard line. Yeah, they run a 2-receiver set, and then everyone else up the middle. And he's going to spin off 1 and gets another pretty solid gain. Who is their running back? Is that number 5? Number 5, Jake Wright. 5'10", 190. Yeah, 1st down and 10 for Hinton. Their first down of the game. The Eagles have a lot coming up the middle, and he is brought down in the backfield. Very good play by Gunnar Carthel. Tackle for loss. Was that Gunnar or was that Cam? Maybe it was Gunnar and Cam. I don't know. But regardless, 2nd and 12 on the tackle for loss. I mean, when the Eagles have, 7, I think that was like 7 or 8 in the box, that's what's going to happen. Yeah, even Weston is playing pretty close safety. And they're just pressed up. Oh, he is shut down at the line of scrimmage. First hit was Luis Montoya? Luis is in? Oh, no, that's Mauricio. Okay, I was going to say. I just read the numbers wrong. Mauricio Valles with the first hit. And then with the cleanup was Sebastian Gonzalez. And it's another very good play by the Eagles. And maybe this is where, Hinton has to pass the ball. They're not in this position where they just get shut down on the run. Yeah, they're going to have to pass it. He's just going to lob it up. And no flags. Good defense by Seth Simonek. And that's a perfect example of how Hinton's pass game is. I mean, that's not an open receiver. And that ball was, not to be negative, because I would also, because I can't throw a spiral to save my life. But that was a little wobbly ball. So if their pass game is like that all night and the Eagles can stop the run, it's gonna be good for the Eagles. But it's just a matter of, can they stop the run? Because Hinton, obviously, if you're 2-0 and they beat them last year, it's probably pretty good strategy for them. And they get back there on the punt, flag on the play. What will be the penalty? I thought I saw it. Yeah. It was at the line. I guess they already picked up the flag, because I don't see it. We'll see what the call is. Oh, I see the penalty. It's in front of, yeah, okay. Illegal formation on the punting team. So that'll set them back 5 yards. It'll be a 4th and 17. The Eagles will most likely get a little better field position. Other than last week, I believe there was a penalty on a pretty bad punt, and then the next punt he pinned us at like the 3-yard line. So let's hope this isn't the same scenario. Kevin Trillo. Oh, who jumped? Was that Brandon that jumped? Yep. So the penalties are basically reset, and we will go back to a 4th and 12. And it's a pretty good punt. It's like a knuckleball, and yeah, that is a very good punt down at about the 4-yard line. And the Eagles have to go a light 96 yards to get into the end zone. Not impossible. Not impossible. The Eagles offense, especially in the first game, full of big plays. So we'll see how they manage from the 4-yard line. Seven minutes remain here in the first quarter. This is the Eagles' second offensive possession. And it'll be a quarterback run out to the right side. Titan will find his way to about the 7-yard line. And it'll be a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. Here. And it will be a pass. Quick throw to Sebastian Gonzalez. He will get slammed down. Flag on the play. What is the penalty? Illegal block in the back on the offense. Yep. And it is, it's declined by Hinton. So it'll be a 3rd down and 7 from the Eagles' own 7-yard line. Oh, 3rd down and 8. 4 receivers out. He will drop back. Throw to Sebastian on a screen. Looks like he's going to get the 1st down and a little bit more. Runs over 1. And he finds his way to the 16-yard line. Looks like they're trying to get Sebastian involved a lot more. He already has, I think, 3 or 4 receptions. And it's a 1st down and 10 from the 17-yard line. Yeah, the run game, it never got going versus crossings. And they still want to utilize, Sebastian. He's, one of the best offensive playmakers on this team. So this is their way of utilizing him, and he will be brought down immediately. The Eagles went for that, fall down, try to get him to maybe trip method that they've done a few times, but Hinton shed immediately, and it'll be a 2nd and 11 after the tackle for loss. Or sack, whatever you want to call it. Hinton is just huge. Number 50, 6'4", 270. So that's two guys right next to each other that are both 6'4", over 250 pounds. And Titan will scramble. Very good gain up to the 24-yard line. Gets about 8. And it'll be a 3rd down and 3. And they're going to go quickly. Snap is a little low. He will just take it right up the middle, getting carried all the way to the 31-yard line. And that will be a 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Eagles' drive is going pretty well here, moving the ball efficiently. Talking to Kevin this week, he says he's going to get implemented a lot more this week offensively. So far this year, he already has 2 touchdowns. We'll see if he can get another one today. It's going to be a throw to Seabass. Play is blown dead. Penalty. Hicks not happy, so I'm going to presume it's on the offense. Yep, false start on the offense. And there'll be a 1st and 15 from the 26-yard line. Ooh. 1st and 15. Trips to the top. Langston lined up on the bottom of your screen, that is. And it'll be a pass out to Weston. Good block by Seabass. Ooh, but he gets shut down immediately. That's a good tackle by number 5, Jake Wright. The running back just flew to the ball. If he wasn't there, I think Weston gets outside, gets a lot more than 1 yard. And it'll be a 2nd and 14. And he rolls out to his right. Pass to Weston is errant. Ooh! It was a little high. It landed at Seth's feet, although he was throwing to Weston. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 14 for the Eagles. That was, just a little bit out of reach of harm's way. That was almost intercepted. And here we go. Langston lined up outside. And he will drop back. What? It was a screen, I believe, for Sebastian, but he never turned around, or maybe it was thrown, I don't know. Regardless, turnover on downs, and it will be a 4th and 14. The Eagles will be forced to punt. Hinton playing good defense so far. And good punt by Seabass. And it will be caught. Ooh, missed tackle by Titan Hicks. And he gets to the outside. He has good blocks. And it's 1 man to beat. And it's Seabass, and he gets past Seabass. There's a flag on the field. But if that's on the Eagles, it will be a punt return touchdown, 60 yards. And another flag. Thrown very high. I think this is going to be coming back. Yeah, this is definitely coming back. Regardless, Titan flew in there and flew right past him. He threw that at the sideline, so I think we're looking at probably maybe an unsportsmanlike conduct. Regardless, this will not be a touchdown for Hinton. ball will be spotted at the 17, moving back 15 yards, I believe. Back to the 32-yard line. Yeah. Block in the back. Oh, it's a 10-yard penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, so they're going to move the ball back farther. Okay, there you go. And they will be spotted. Where? Yeah, so because of a block in the back, they didn't get the touchdown. And then because of an unsportsmanlike conduct from what was a kick return touchdown, they now will start with the ball at the 41-yard line. It'll be a first down and 10 for Hinton. The Eagles loading up with everybody in the box. No safety. It is just Kevin and I think that's Weston on the outside. It's going to be a pitch, and he gets shut down. That's Gunnar Carthel back there. Ooh, he's not getting up. Okay. He gets up. Who? See, if one offensive lineman goes down for the Eagles tonight, it's not going to be good. Their backup offensive linemen are Jesus Sanchez and Kenny Davis, I believe. Maybe I'm missing someone. But the Eagles just, they don't have depth at that position right now, and it's going to be a killer. But, I mean, you just have to live with it. Everybody's still on the line, and it's going to be a pass. Is knocked down. Good defense by Weston Smith. And it will be a 3rd and 12. Yeah, I mean, they're doing exactly what they game planned to practice this week. They shut down the run and forced them to go to what their weaker, offensive state is, and that's the pass. And also, here another. Ooh, was that not Weston? Was that Carson? That might have been Carson. I don't know. Carson just came off, but their goal this week was that Seth Simonek, who got injured in game last week. They said that they're not going to have him play defense unless it's one of these situations where it's a 3rd and 12. They're going to have to pass, but they want Seth to have as much energy as he can for offense, and they're going to drop back, and he's going to have to scramble. And good play by Mauricio Valles. And Levi Taylor gets about 5, and it's going to be a 4th and 7. Mauricio, that's a big tackle. Because if he breaks off Mauricio's tackle, I mean, he probably gets to the outside. Or not the outside, but gets, outside of, I don't even know how to put this. I'm just going to stop. He probably gets about a first down. It's the only way I'm going to put it where it makes sense. 4th down and 8 from the 38. They're going to go for it. They are going to drop back. Quick throw. Good defense. And the Eagles turnover on downs. They are now 0 for 3 on pass attempts and 0 for 4 on pass plays in general. The Eagles shutting down the pass and the run. They just have to keep doing this. The offense will eventually get in the end zone. This offense is too high-powered for them to not get in the end zone eventually. And, maybe I'm completely jinxing it, but I really feel like at some point we're going to score. I don't think this offense is going to get shut out. And it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And they're going to start out with 5 receivers. And the ball is fumbled on the snap. Titan will get back to about the line of scrimmage. No, run out of bounds a yard behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be a 2nd and 11 for the Eagles. Oh, never mind. No gain. It'll be a 2nd and 10. And it's going to be a quarterback run. Titan, maybe gained a yard. Not even. I think no gain again. No, gains about a yard. So, 3rd and 9. They're loading up the box. They don't want pressure to come in. Weston Smith on the jet sweep. Ooh, good tackle. That's Jake Wright there again. He is making big plays for this defense. He has been very good so far tonight. And are the Eagles going to punt? Doesn't look like it. I don't know. Looks like a timeout will be called. Oh no, that's going to be the end of the quarter. Wow, that was a fast quarter. After one full quarter, the game is tied 0-0. We'll go to a short break.
Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch.
And we are back. 4th and 10. Eagles going to go for it. Play action. Roll out to the right. He has nobody. He's going to have to scramble. It'll take a good scramble. No. He will get shut down before he gets to the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Hinton will take over for their 3rd offensive possession. They were just going for a set deep ball, it looked like right there. Maybe there was an out route that I didn't see, but Seth was streaking down the field. Good defense by Hinton. And it'll be a 1st down and 10 from the 45-yard line. They have 2 receivers on the outside. It is going to be a play action. Good defense. Yeah. Bad ball. And they are 0 for 4 on passing attempts. The Eagles locking up the pass. Hinton trying different things, but, the Eagles doing a perfect execution of what they were trying to do in practice, and that's shut down the run. Your officials tonight for the game are referee Danny Gotches, umpire Jet Williamson, linesman Joshua McPhee, line judge Nathan McPhee, S judge, I don't really know what that is, and that's going to be a run to the right side. Good tackle, Jesson Harden. Sam McPhee, and then the F judge, Sean Spiva. I don't know what S and F mean, but regardless, those are your referees for today. Jesson Harden, very good play right there. Shuts him down for only a 2-yard gain, and it'll be a 3rd and 8 for Hinton. Jake Wright right now, I mean, he's their total playmaker. He's been very good on offense. Not very good on offense. Very good on defense and has been their, probably most yards on defense. And it's going to be a quarterback keep to the right side. Fake on the jet sweep, and that's going to be a first down. Levi Taylor, the senior, on the carry. Mauricio shuts him down, but it will be a first down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Yeah, they faked the jet sweep. Is that the 30? Oh, that's the 32-yard line, sorry. Looks like they're going to run it again. Yep. Run right up the middle. He gets outside. Shut down by Kevin Trillo and Cameron Griffin. They're starting to get the run going a little bit. That's a 5-yard gain. On the carry was the junior Trevor Rodman. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. And there's going to be a false start. It sounds like shut down by Mauricio Valles. He is playing very well. I've said shut down way too much. Mauricio, though, regardless if this is coming back, Mauricio is playing very well. Looks like they're going to... Yeah, they will accept the penalty. Oh, no, illegal shift, not false start. The 5-yard penalty, and they're back at a 2nd and 10. Back to where they started. We'll see what play they call here. Oh, it was an illegal motion, the penalty. Looks like a run play. Haven't seen this yet. And it'll be run right up the middle. He gains 4 or 5 yards. That's Jake Wright. Right up the gut. Gains about 4, and it'll be a 3rd and 6 for Hinton. .28-yard line, 3rd and 6. Wonder what Hinton goes for here. The pass has not been successful, but the run has very rarely got 6 yards. And it looks like a timeout's going to be called. They're going to take a little extra. They're going to take a little bit of extra time to think about this. And we will go to a break. Game is still tied 0-0 with 9 minutes to play.
To Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a
And here we go. 3rd and 6 for Hinton. Looks like it's going to be a run play. He will go into motion. It'll be that same play they got them the first down earlier. Seabass tracks him down. He did not get the first down, but it's going to be a 4th and 1. Check out 4th and 2. This is the big play. We'll see if their run gets shut down. Unless they're going to pass it. I don't see why they would. Plunge it up the gut with Jake Wright. Yep, exactly what they're going to do, and it's going to get completely stopped. Mauricio Valles got back there immediately. Sebastian Gonzalez, Brandon Valles, Mauricio Valles, everyone was back there. But right now, Mauricio Valles is stepping up on defense, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. And that's what the Eagles need on defense. They need a freshman like Mauricio to step up. To give them, extra firepower right next to Sebastian and Jessen. If you have 3 linebackers, like, if you have Seabass and Jessen, who top 2 linebackers on this team, but if you have Mauricio playing as well as them, it is going to be scary, and it's going to be a low snap, and he will have to take it right at the middle and tackle for a loss. I don't know if it's a low snap or he's just not, handling the snap well. Regardless, he was tackled a few inches behind the line of scrimmage, and it will stay at a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Just on the other side of the 25 now. Still, 7.5 minutes left in the first half, and there hasn't been a single score. It's going to be a run up the middle for Sebastian. He gets swallowed up at the line. Tackled for a loss. Lost another few inches. And again, it'll be a 3rd and 10. Eagles most likely going to pass the ball right here. Two receivers and Langston to the top. And it will be a throw. Seth is wide open, but he gets, hit hard. He fought off the tackle. Who was that on the hit? Didn't see it. And he gets 7 yards. And it's going to be a 4th and 3. Upcoming. Eagles going to go for it. Yeah, Seth got just wide open right there. No one even around him. And that's going to be a penalty. False start. And that might change what the call is here. They were going to go for it on 4th and 3, but yeah, now the punt team's on. It's going to be a 4th and 8. Can't do that. Can't do that. And good punt. And it'll roll a little bit down at exactly the 35-yard line. And Hinton takes over 1st and 10. Ooh. No, I really hope I didn't jinx that touchdown. It's going to be a 1st and 10. Weston pressed. Kevin playing zone. It's going to be a play action. Shot deep. He's wide open. And that's a very good play. On the reception is Roderick Sowers. Weston Smith in coverage and on the tackle. But it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 36. That's their first big play of the night. Weston led up a little bit, and Roderick got just a little bit of space. It was a really good ball. I mean, if that's even thrown just a little behind him, it's probably intercepted. If not that, it's going to be an incompletion. So just a good ball, good route, and it's a 1st and 10 from the 36. It'll be a run up the middle. He will kick it out to the right side. Tackle made by Jessen Harden. Flag on the play, after the play. We'll see what the penalty is. And it's on the Eagles. Face mask. Ooh. That is not good. That's, I believe, a 15-yard penalty. Yeah. Oh, boy. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Hinton in very good position in the red zone. Eagles need a big stop here. They've shown that they can do it, though. And it will be a quarterback run. Good play. Brandon Valles, tackle for loss. No, yeah, tackle for loss. At the 21-yard line. He moves them back 3, and it's going to be a 2nd and 13. They're outside the red zone now. Brandon has completely changed this defense so far this season. Last year, he was more of, a safety type. But this year, I think he's still, I don't think he's really safety anymore. He's kind of positioned at the edge, like that hybrid safety edge. And he has been a difference maker for the Eagles. And it's going to be a quarterback run. He's going to get to the outside. He has good blockers. Breaks off 1. And he gets inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and goal for Hinton. And they're, ooh. You just got to hope that they mess up somehow. But with their run offense, they could probably just pound the ball up the middle and gain 1 yard every time and still score. Because it's going to be a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. So they just have to average 1 yard per carry, and they'd end up punching it in the end zone. Yeah, run right up the middle, and he will be shut down. Weston Smith and Sebastian Gonzalez on the tackle. And I believe that was Jake Wright on the carry, but he is now down. I think that was Sebastian on the tackle. And we will go to a break. Injury timeout.
Friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
And it was indeed Jake Wright. But we are back. That's a really big loss for Hinton. That's their best defensive player tonight. He was able to, limp off the field. Not going to walk off the field, but limp off the field. No cart needed. But he was on the ground for a while. So if you're joining us just now, it is a 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line for Hinton. We will resume play. Still no scores in, with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. Hinton taking a while on this play. Are they going to call a timeout? Play clock's running dead. Yeah, they will call a timeout. Hinton's second charge timeout. We will go to another break.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
And we're back. 2nd and goal from the 3. They got their play. I feel like I know it. I feel like I know where this is going. Right up the middle. Maybe not without Jake Wright. No, it will. He will be completely swallowed up. Levi Taylor shut down 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be a 3rd and goal from, 6-yard line? This is what the Eagles need. They need a goal line stand. 3rd and goal. I mean, with their number 1 power back out, it's going to be tough to get the ball going. They're going to have to pass. He's going to have to scramble. He will gain a few yards. Flag on the play before he went down. Cameron Griffin on the tackle. Holding on the offense. Will the Eagles accept the penalty? Yes, they will. It'll be a 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. Wait, what? Holding? I thought that was 10-yard penalty. I was going to say. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. It was that or a 4th and 3. We'll see what they... I assume they're going to pass it, but they only have 1 receiver out. Oh, no, they have 2. They have 2. Both on opposite ends. I don't think they're going to go to the middle of the field. Yeah, it will be a fade in the back of the end zone. Did he catch that? Did he catch that? Yes, he did! Oh, my, what a grab. Oh, wow. Number 10, Braden Strong. The senior wide receiver went up over Seth. I mean, not really over Seth. It was a good ball. He bobbled it a little bit. Seth tried to, give some resistance, but he came down with it in the end. And Hinton strikes first. And they will drill the PAT right through the middle of the uprights. And Hinton leads 7-0. Man, what a catch. I mean, but now, I mean, this is where the offense for Hinton will shine, essentially. In the lead is what I'm reiterating. And we will kick off here. Kicker for Hinton is, what, number 70? 70-something. Or that's on the right side of his jersey. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Weston Smith, Kevin Trillo, Seth Simonek back to return. The usual suspects. It's 77 to kick off. And he will kick to... Who would take it? It will be Weston Smith. He will take it out to the left side. He has pretty good blocks. Takes it upfield. He will get swallowed up and tackled at the 42-yard line. I really got to switch up the lingo here. I've said swallowed up and shut down 100 different times. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 42. And he will roll out to his right side. Pass downfield to the open Seth Simonik. Toe tap. And inbounds. Worked out exactly how they planned it in practice. And it will be a 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. That's the play they needed to get back into this game. It's 2 minutes left. Quick snap. And Titan fights his way for a 2 or 3 yard gain. Tackled, 4-yard gain. And a 2nd and 6. From the 35-yard line. A minute 30 left to play in the half. They got to go quick. And it will be, good play. He faked the slant. Touchdown, Eagles. What a route. What a ball. Oh, my, 35-yard touchdown. Slant Cobra. I called it slice last time that call, was called. That was my bad. That's slant Cobra. They work on it every day in practice. And it's a beautiful ball. Touchdown for the Eagles. And will they look to tie it or will they go for 2? Looks like they're going to head out for 2. Try to put them in the lead. I mean, it went perfectly. The corner bit so hard on that slant. And Seth bolted upfield. And he will run right up the middle. Fighting his way. Did not get it. Did not get it. So the Eagles, with a minute 30 left to play in the half, settle at the score of 6-7 after a 35-yard touchdown for Seth Simonik. It took him 3 plays, I believe. The first play was an out route for about 20 yards to Seth, and then a quarterback sneak for 4 yards, and then a heave downfield for that same guy, Seth Simonik. The Eagles, efficient, very good drive. And if they have more drives like that, and Hinton continues to, falter, like Hinton's drive to score, they had good field position, to say the least. They had very good field position. So we'll see if, right here, if Hinton's able to go, unless they get a really good return, probably at least 60 yards in a minute and 26 seconds. They're going to have to pass the ball. But they haven't done bad passing the ball the last few attempts. I think they're like 2 for 3 or 2 for 4 the last few, including a touchdown. And Luis Montoya is back, and he's back to be our kicker. The freshman who has a boot on him. They're going to squib it. Ooh. It was not a squib. It was... So what the goal was there was that they're trying to... Or I think, maybe it's not that goal, but I think they're trying to get that to bounce off his chest. Or maybe it was just, accidentally kicked right to him. Regardless, I was wrong about the at least 60 yards position. They're going to have to go 53 yards in a minute 30. Definitely doable. But with their offense and with only 1 timeout, we'll see how they manage. Oh, there's no way. I was about to say, there's no way 75 is going out for the pass. 75, Zach Huxoil standing at 6'2", 275. And they will run it right up the middle. Ooh, very good. Hard run by Trevor Rodman, the junior. Carson Riddle on the tackle. Oh, he fell forward for more than he actually got. It'll be a 2nd and 6. No, 2nd and 4. Gained 6. And a minute to go. Clock is winding. And they're taking their time. Be another run. And shut down. Sebastian Gonzalez on the tackle, and he gains about 1 or 2 yards. Third and 3 from the 46, in between the 45, 46, 20 seconds to go. Are they just going to let this tick? Or are they going to go for a deep shot? What are they doing here? 15 seconds. They're loading up the box. I think they're just going to let this clock tick. Unless they just want to heave one up. Yeah, quarterback run to the left. No way he breaks that out. Good tackle by Weston Smith. They will call a timeout. If Weston doesn't make that tackle, that's a touchdown. And this is where the Eagles, they have to get a stop right here. They have to get a stop right here. They have 5 seconds. Eagles didn't use a single timeout this half. But if Hinton scores right here in 5 seconds, they're going to have to throw a deep shot, I assume, unless they just try to bust out a 21-yard run for probably the first time this game. And I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like they're just going to try to go for a deep shot. Eagles, they're going to have to shut it down because Hinton gets the ball at half. The Eagles chose to receive. You get the ball first, but you don't get the ball at half, and sometimes you get into these situations where they have an opportunity to score and then get the ball immediately. Because if they score, it'll be with 0 time on the clock. Unless they just heave one up and in 4 seconds, there's just no way. Eagles playing complete prevent. Oh my goodness, everyone is spread out. They are not allowing anything. They're going to... Yeah, Hinton... Hennessey calls a timeout. We'll go to a break. The score 7-6. The time 5 seconds here in the first half.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can
So check what I said. They have to get 31 yards, and they're not going to. And we will tick to the end of the half. Your score 6-7. First score was Hinton on a 15-yard touchdown, I believe. And the second score was Hennessey on a 35-yard touchdown for Seth Simonek. And if you want to stick around, we will be streaming the mini cheer. But I'm going to mute myself, and we will be back for the second half of play. After mini cheer, if you would like to watch our interview this week, I interviewed that was last week. I interviewed Regan Sturgill and Kevin Trillo. So after mini cheer, we'll be playing that. Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 2 of our high school football interviews. This week we have Regan and Kevin. So, Regan, first question, what position do you play?
Center. Center on
Just center?
O-line. Yes,
Okay.
just center. No defense.
All right. Regan, so as a senior, what is your best memory from high school football, and what are you going to miss the absolute most?
I'm going to miss the brotherhood and connections with coaches. Best memory, probably something in the locker room. So to pushing baby Fernando in a cart and tipping him over, or that probably is my best memory. That's the one that pops up first.
You just pushed him pushed him over.
Hit a locker. He flipped, almost broke his neck. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was funny.
Okay. Do you guys think like the lack of depth in your team is gonna like continue to be a problem?
Definitely. With injuries, we've had so many injuries already, and so many people that don't usually play have to go in. But
I think last week it was like
six,
injuries?
7 injuries. Yeah, it was
that's
bad.
not good. So how do you guys think you match up against Hinton?
Pretty good. On the line, definitely not as good because there's some meaty boys. There's some
It's
very big boys, and our biggest lineman is 250, but he's 5'6".
Who do you guys think is gonna be, or who do you think is gonna be the key to getting a win this week? The offense or the defense?
Both. I think once we get the defensive line worn out, offense will do very easy job scoring. And defense, I mean, we've been making plays, and I'm sure we will continue to do that.
And final question, who do you think needs to step up the most to get a win this week?
The line, for sure, after seeing what happened last week and having our quarterback being sacked every other play, definitely the line.
All right. Thank you, Regan.
Yep.
Hey, everybody. We are back for our second interview with Kevin. So, first question, what position do you play?
I play wide receiver and corner, but this week I'm going to play wide receiver and free safety.
Okay. So, Kevin, you already have 2 touchdowns in 2 games. Can we expect more from you this season?
From last year not having a single touchdown, and for this year already having 2 touchdowns in our first 2 games, I think that makes me and our coach a lot more comfortable getting me the ball. So I expect myself and the coach to have more touches and more touchdowns this season.
Do you expect to see more targets, specifically this game?
Yes, this whole week, this game, we're going to pretty much try attacking them in the alley. So me and Langston would probably get a lot more touches than usual.
So how do you guys plan on attacking him this week?
Like I said, we're planning on attacking them in the alleys because that's where their weak point is at. If we attack them in the alleys, that's going to get their offensive line tired out. So that's going to help us with our run game. So pretty much attack them in the alley with short passes.
So for those who don't know, what are the alleys?
The alleys it's like the seam. So where the line's at, it's outside by where the seams are, kind of by where the numbers are at. And it's right there lined up with their linebackers, but outside of them to get them tired out so we can run the ball.
Okay. So do you think your lack in depth on your team will continue to be a problem?
No, I doubt it. For our team, we don't have that many people, but we have a lot of physical guys like Brandon Baez, and our whole team. We're all pretty physical. I feel like so that replaces our depth in our chart.
All right. So how do you think you guys match up against him this week?
We're for sure oversized up front, like offensive line and linebackers. But like I said, us attacking the alley is going to be our biggest advantage because they're not that good. The backfield, they're not good at tackling, so that's going to be where our biggest part is going to be.
All right. So who do you think the key to getting a win this week is going to be? The offense or the defense?
Probably it would for sure be our offense. Hinton, they haven't lost a game, but 2-0. They haven't been down to a single team, so I feel if we can strike first, so they're not going to have the mindset of like, oh, we're losing, so they're not going to be stressing out.
Reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to...
We're going to come back a little bit premature here. So we're going to go for a little recap of the first half. The scoring was just two touchdowns in the first half, which is a surprise, but for Hinton, not generally, because, I mean, coming into this game, I didn't expect it to be high scoring. I didn't expect either team to really get like 30, but only seeing 2 scores and 1 for each team, a little bit surprising. So far in the game, the Eagles have 29 rushing yards, 82 passing yards, 1 turnover, 4 penalties for 30 yards, a passing touchdown, and have had time of possession for 10 minutes and 32 seconds. Hinton, on the other hand, has had 74 yards rushing, 44 yards passing, 1 passing touchdown, and have 6 penalties for 53 yards, and have 13 minutes, 28 seconds of time of possession. So, surprisingly, Hinton is not completely dominating that, because Hennessey, they run more... Goodness, sorry. Hinton has more of like a pass, not Hinton. Hennessy's a little pass first. I'd say it's like a 60-40 split passing wise, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Regardless, Hinton, it's probably like 80-20 rushing, passing. So to see Hinton only have 3 minutes more than them, it's pretty good for the Eagles. Hinton has 6 pass attempts today for 2 completions, including a touchdown. Hennessey has 12 passing attempts for 10 completions. A 10 for 12 completion percentage, that's very good. The Eagles totally have 111 yards and are averaging about 4.8 per play. Hinton 118 yards, averaging 4.5 per play. So it's a very even game, to say the least. Hinton's both touchdowns were receiving touchdowns to, just good receivers. Seth on a 35-yard touchdown. And then, who scored for them? I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm just not. I have no idea. Regardless, Hinton, it was a ball. It was a good ball. On the his outside shoulder, inside shoulder, got right over the head of Seth. He bobbled it a bit, but evidently came down with the catch, and that's how Hinton got their 7 after tacking on the PAT. Hennessey did not convert the 2-point conversion. So that's how we're here. You didn't miss, a whole lot in the first half, as it is only 7-6. Hinton leads, but we will kick off. Hennessey won the toss, but decided to receive the ball to start. So Hinton will take the ball, unless the Eagles get, a successful, onside. Looks like Sebastian will kick off. No Luis. Wonder what we'll see here on the kickoff. Yeah. Did they get it? Will they get it? Let's see. I think he got on that. Yes, he did. That's a very good recovery from 14 Dakota Dollenberg. The Eagles, they try a lot of tricky ways to be able to get that onside. And Dakota hit hard, but He came down with the ball. That's how you secure it. And that's big for Hinton, as they get pretty good field position. 1st and 10 from the 48. So we'll see how their offense fares in this second half. And flag on the play. Play blown dead. False start on the offense. So we'll be going back. 1st and 15 from the 43-yard line. A different set. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. He will go into motion. Oh, he's blown up in the backfield, breaks off the tackle, but eventually just gets to the line of scrimmage. In the backfield first was, I believe, Brandon Valles. Cameron Griffin on the tackle finishes it. And it's a 2nd and 15 from the 43-yard line. Eagles have played very good defense tonight. And if the offense has drives like they did at the end of that first half, the Eagles, they could pull away with this game. This is a very even matchup by 2, I'm not going to say polar opposite teams. No, I'm going to say polar opposite teams. And it's going to be a pass deep downfield. Good play, Weston Smith. Completely kept up with him. I think my mic is oh, wow, my mic is loud. I am so sorry. That should be better. I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. I did not realize until now. That is my fault. Apologies. Regardless, Weston Smith, very good play. Kept up on his back shoulder and then swatted that ball away. That's just good defense. No penalties. And it gives them a 3rd and what looks like 15, 16 from the 42-yard line. And it'll be a timeout. Hinton calls their first charge timeout of the half. We will go to a short break.
Accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
And we're coming back here. Let's move this mic right here. That should work. All right. 3rd and 16 from the 42-yard line. Oh. Eagles jump. Hard. And it's going to be a 3rd and 11. Coach cannot be happy about that one. It's going to be a 3rd and 10. Drops back. Good pressure. Ball sent downfield, and it's overthrown. Good defense by Seth Simonek. The corners playing very good defense. And it will be a 4th and 10. Punt team looks like they're coming on. Kevin back to return the punt. That's a good defensive drive from the Eagles. Shut down their pass, shut down their run. Ooh, they almost got back there to block the punt. It's not a great punt. It definitely could have been better. And the Eagles will be spotted about the 26-27. 27-yard line. Eagles will take over 1st and 10. Looking to gain the lead right here on this drive. Whew. 11 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles scored on their last offensive possession in just 3 plays. 2 passing attempts. 1 ended up being a touchdown. Both went to their star receiver, Seth Simonek. And they will get out to Weston. And it's going to be maybe a 2-yard gain. 3-yard gain. So it'll be a 2nd and 7. The Eagles, if you don't know why they run, so many screens to Weston Smith. Weston Smith is probably I don't know who I think Weston would be better in space than Seth is, because Weston is a shifty receiver and he can break off tackles. So they're trying to get him into the short game, let him do what he does. And it's going to be a quick throw to Seth Simonek. Oh! Through his hands. I don't know if that'd be a drop. It was a little overthrown. Regardless, incomplete. And it's a 3rd and 7. He was open. If that's, in the chest, he has, he has that one man to beat. And that's a 70-yard touchdown. Just some minor kinks you have to work out. It'll be trips to the top. Seth will be at the bottom. He will drop back. Pass intended for Kevin. Oh, no! It was tipped up. And number 9, I believe that's, Roderick Sowers comes down with it for the interception. He threw in a double coverage. Kind of double coverage. I mean, the safety was roaming around there. Both safeties. I think that was both safeties. I'm not sure. Regardless, it was tipped up. I don't think Kevin, saw the tip. Because Roderick Sowers came onto the ball. And the Hinton Comets will take over 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. It's basically an arm punt just on 3rd down, which is unfortunate. But it's basically an arm punt. If they had punted it from 4th and 7, it probably gets to about the 42. Swallowed up in the backfield. Right at the line of scrimmage. A swarm of Eagles take him down. And it will be quarterback keep. He has good blockers. He has one man to beat. No! The ball is on the ground and the Eagles recover. I said one man to beat. It was like, regardless, Eagles get the ball back. But I said one man to beat. It's because if he broke off that tackle, if he gets to the outside, he might be gone. But he's not, because he fumbles the ball. He coughs it right up, and the Eagles get the ball right back at the 39-yard line. Sebastian Gonzalez. The penalty was holding on the offense. They're going to decline it, and it's a 1st and 10 from the 39. Fumble was recovered by Sebastian Gonzalez. First and 10. See what the Eagles do here. They will pass. It will be that slant cobra again. Way overthrown. He wasn't as open, but if that's, like a perfect ball, it probably gets caught. Granted, that is a very hard throw to make. That's on the far side of the field. And it'll be a 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. They ran that same play. They got set the 35-yard touchdown. That'll be a quick screen to Weston. Good block by Kevin. He breaks off a tackle, breaks off another. That's what I was saying. He's going to get past the 50. That's what I was saying about Weston. When he gets in space, he can make a play. It's just you got to give him in space. Right now, or right there, he had it was a good block by Kevin. He had a little bit of space. He made that work. Got a first down. And Titan's going to take it right up the middle. Powerful run. Gains about 5 or 6. "42-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 4. Run up the middle for Seabass. And he's going to get a first down. Penalty marker on the field. Far side of the field. And at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what it is. He got to about the 35-yard line. The illegal substitution on the defense penalty is declined. It's going to be a quarterback run to the left side. Brought down after a 4 or 5-yard gain. It'll be a 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. A good drive so far. Can they continue it? And it will be a run. And he is completely swarmed. Gains nothing. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. And Jessen will sub in for Seabass at running back. At running back, I would presume. Five seconds left on the play clock. Timeout. So, we will go to a break. The Eagles, good drive so far. They'll talk it over a little bit to see what they follow up this play with. Or this last play with. You know, I'm wording things really weird right now. Whatever.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
And we're back. Eagles, 3rd and 6. And they're going to take it to the left side. He falls forward. About 3 yards. They're going to try to hurry it up. And it's going to be a 4th and 3. Are they going to run it again? Yes, they will. To the left side. Titan will break off a tackle and fall forward. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Eagles. First and 10 from the 21-yard line. They are just outside the red zone. And Seth, he got open, but Titan, he's gonna take it to the left side. Good run. I know that was not the best calling for me right there. I was locked on Seth. Seth had a lot of separation off the line. The guy was playing in a zone, and Seth ran a. I was saying, like, to myself. Obviously, I didn't say it over the air because I was wrong. I mean, what's the point in saying it? But he had a lot of space for an out route. Titan's going to take it up the middle again, or to the right side, and he will get a 1st down. And the Eagles move into 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. And into the game is Zach Tillman. It's going to be a run to the left. Titan falls forward. And he got to about the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. The Eagles running fully off of just this quarterback run. Will he punch it in for a touchdown? Spinning. Did he get in? Did he get in? Yes, he did. And the Eagles take the lead. They ran it almost every play. And Hinton never stopped it. And the Eagles get into the end zone. 12-7. Looks like they're going to go for the 2-point because I don't see Seabass on the field, and he's their kicker. Second and goal. Not 2nd and goal. 2-point conversion, sorry. I was reading the scoreboard. And they will roll out to the right. He's going to scramble, and he got in. And the Eagles tack on the 2-point conversion. And it is 14-7. 4 minutes and 46 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles, what a drive offensively. They took up almost all the time on the clock. And then it was completely, it was Hinton. They fumbled the ball on, the 35. So the Eagles went 65 yards, took up a lot of time on the clock. And basically when they got to a certain point on the field, I don't know when, they just ran quarterback power all the way down the field. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. And even when they didn't, like on the route that I was talking about where I was focused on Seth, he still ran it. Although, Seth was open on that. Regardless, Eagles get in the end zone. And the Eagles, a 7-point lead. We'll see how the defense fares. Luis to kick. So it looks like they're going to try and boot this one. No, they're going to go for a squib to the right side. He just goes right down. Whoa. What happened there? Who's 23? That's Abe. Abe Prieto. I don't know what happened there, but I saw someone from Hinton pushed Abe down. I don't know who instigated it, but the flag was thrown when he pushed him down. So Hinton's field position could be pushed back. Unnecessary roughness on Hinton. So they were at the 40-yard line. Now they're pushed all the way back to the 29-yard line. Can't do that. It's also good on Abe to not lose his cool, because those moments are frustrating when you just get shoved out of nowhere for no reason. And it's a 1st and 10 for Hinton. And it will be a reverse. And it's going to be a pass. He's wide open. Really good tackle by Kevin. That was, okay, so it was handed off to number 10, Braden Strong. And then he threw to number 9, Roderick Sowers, who came down with it for the 1st and 10. And the unnecessary roughness is erased, basically, as it's a 1st and 10 from the 42. And they're going to pitch it out to the left side. He will get tackled at the line of scrimmage. Gains nothing. Oh, he gained a few inches. Just a little bit in front of where the lineman scrimmage was. And it's a 3rd and 10. He drops back, flag on the play. Who just went down? Is he cramping? I think that's Gunner. Unless it's Cam. No, it's Carthel. I'm going to presume he's cramping because he just dropped to the floor. Dead ball foul. And it'll be a 2nd and 14. Yeah, they're going to bring out the roller. So, I mean, the worst thing about cramping is that, like, literally nothing can happen. But you can still cramp, and you cannot do anything about it. I mean, there are, like, cramps that, like, you just can't move. And I'm just going to assume this is cramping. You know, maybe he got, like, hit in the leg, and now it just hits him all of a sudden. But this would make sense for a lot of the other Eagles' issues. Yeah, he's up. He's good now. He's probably going to take a play or two off. But the Eagles, a few times, more than not, they have players cramp, and they just, I mean, you can't do anything about it. You got to come off the field, and it's unfortunate. Luckily, I mean, it's not like they're going to be out for the game if they, cramp in their leg for 4 minutes. Regardless, 2nd and 14 from the 37-yard line. He's tackled. What in the world? What did he just do? He got, I thought he was going to get sacked, but he just flipped it up. He flipped it up to number 70. That's their I think that's their offensive tackle. Yeah, it is. He flipped it up to Emilio Gonzalez. What in the world? He did not want to go down. He gained maybe a yard on the little flip. And it's 3rd and 25 for Hinton. And he drops back. That is great defense by Kevin. What a play. Kevin kept up with him the entire time. I mean, it looks like they ran the exact same thing that Hennessey does. You know, that slight cobra I talked about? Because he faked, you know, he like pump faked the little slant and then just heaved it deep. Kevin caught up with him the entire way, or kept up with him the entire way. Coach Rapp Hype, he is their DB's coach. He tells them, you know, get your helmet in their shoulder, keep up with them. And that's exactly what Kevin does. Great defense. And he's going to punt it. That's a line drive of a punt. And they will pin them back all the way at the 30. And the Eagles will take over 1st and 10. If they score here, it would be huge. Because, I mean, when you're down at least 20-7 and your offense is based entirely off running the football, it's not good. And that was, I've said it probably 3 times, but that's exactly what the Eagles wanted to do. They wanted to get the lead so that they force Hinton's hand at throwing the football, which they have not been good at tonight. I mean, they had their touchdown, came from passing touchdown. It was a good ball. It was a good play. They had the reverse flea flicker type, whatever that was, that gained a lot of yards, but that was just, you know, a trick play. The quarterback didn't even throw it. And they had, I think, they had the slant that was caught for 20-some. I think that's their 3 completions, other than the little flip up out of a sack. I don't know if you call that a completion. Seabass is tackle for loss. Dealt with 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be a 2nd and 11. Second and 12. It'll be a RPO or a read option, one of the two. He will gain about 4 yards. It gets him up to about a 2nd and 8. Oh, no, he gained a lot more than that. It's going to be a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, around there. Down at the 35-yard line. And with 1:40 to go in the 3rd quarter, he was looking to get the first down here. And it will be a pass. Seth is open on the corner route, and he breaks free! And he has one man that he has to outrun, and he will do it! Seth Simonek, 65-yard touchdown on the out route. Oh, boy! And the Eagles lead 20-7. I've been eyeing that route a lot because their corner that's on Seth is playing, you know, like in a zone. He's playing back. He's not pressed up on Seth. And unless his zone is to cover that out route, which, I mean, right there, or not out route, corner route, regardless, it wasn't good enough if that was what he was covering, because it ended up in a 65-yard touchdown, and they will tee up for the extra point. The camera's a little high. There's people standing up. So we're trying not to get their head in the view. And he will boot it through the uprights, and it's 21-7. We will go to a break. No, we won't. Eagles lead 21-7. That's so big. Hinton's going to have to play down 14. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. The Eagles playing very good offense so far in this second half. You know, maybe they will put up. Nah, I won't say it. No. We just got to hope the Eagles offense continues to play like this and the Eagles defense continues to play like they are. Because it's an efficient offense. It is indeed an efficient offense. utilizing Seth Simonek very well. The first week, Seth went off. Last week, he had to be taken out of the game for the last about 3 quarters, so they could not utilize him as much as they wanted to, and it showed. And this week, it's showing how big he is in this offense and how much of a necessity it is to have him. Even when you're not throwing to him, he diverts attention. And the Weiss, it's off the person's hands. He will be Samir by Brandon Valles. It went off of it was a squib kick to the right side of the field, and it went off of Graydon Deviney's hands, and it went into the hands of, I believe that was Crease Douglas, and Brandon Valles smeared him. No, that was number 9. Yeah, that was Roderick Sowers, the number 1 receiver tonight. Brandon laid the boom. That was, oh wow, he lit him up. That was a weird way to word that. Regardless, it's a 1st and 10 for Hinton at the 31-yard line. He's going to run it shut down. That is Jessen Harden on the tackle. Gains 1 yard. 2nd and 9. I mean, something I haven't talked about at all so far, the Eagles' offensive line has played so much better than I would have expected them to play against like a team like this. It's a deep pass. It's good defense. Oh, my. What? Oh, no. That ball was tipped up by the guy it was intended to. He tipped it up, like diving backwards, tipped it up, and it landed right in the hands of number 10, Braden Strong, for this 68-yard Hinton Comets touchdown. Oh, man. An unlucky series of events for the Eagles. It was a 2-on-2, and the guy wasn't intended for. I mean, it fell, it was too far for him. He dove backwards, tipped the ball up. Maybe that was what he was trying to do. And it landed right in the hands of his receiver for a 68-yard touchdown. And just like that, the game is back to a 1-score lead. Eagles lead 21-14. And they're going to have to go right back out on offense. But back to what I was saying about the offensive line. And defensive line, really. Just defense as a whole and offensive line. The offensive line has played much better than I would have expected. But I really think it's just because, like I said earlier in the game, Hinton is big, and what the side effects coming from being, 6'3", 6'4", 270 pounds, you're going to get tired. And you're going to get tired pretty quickly. So when it gets to the third quarter, and it gets, third, fourth quarter, and the Eagles, especially after that drive with Titan, where they just ran it, those guys are going to be gassed. And the Eagles, I mean, they've done what, they wanted to do very effectively. Regan said it in the interview that they wanted to tire these guys out, and I think they've done a really good job of that. The normal 3 there back to return. And it will go to Weston. He will catch it on the run. And he will get taken down. Hit first at the 30. Brought down all the way to the 20. And then we'll mark him down at the 32-yard line. First down and 10 Eagles offense got to stay efficient, which they've done a very good job of the past 3 drives, I believe. I believe they've no. 3 out of the last 4, because they did have to punt, but then the fumble happened after the punt on Hinton. So the Eagles got the ball back. Maybe it's not even 3 or 4. Regardless, the Eagles have been very good offensively recently. And the snap is fumbled. Titan will, get picked up, put right back down after a very short gain. 2nd and 9. And unless they want to go quickly here, I think the third quarter is going to wind down to an end. Yes, it will. So we'll go to a break. Eagles lead 21-14 as we tick over into the final quarter of play.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Goodness. Okay. And here we go. And it will be snapped. He heaves it downfield. Seth. Ooh. Very underthrown. And it will be a 3rd down. Seth was wide open, but that ball was underthrown. It lets, I keep forgetting that guy's name, Roderick Sowers, catch up to it. And essentially at that point it was a 50-50 ball. Roderick played pretty good 50-50 defense. And here we go, 3rd and 9. And it will be a slant overthrown. And it's a 4th and 9. I mean, I hate to say it, but these are the freshman moments. I mean, Titan is a freshman. And the punt team will come on. But that's two missed throws. One would have probably been for a touchdown. That one probably goes for a 1st down. If it doesn't, they at least are in position to go for the 4th down. Go for it on 4th down. Ooh, good punt by Seabass. And it will be down at the 42-yard line. So Hinton takes over. Last drive, a 68-yard touchdown off of a tip from his other receiver. I believe it was... I don't remember who came down with it. I know one of them in the play was Braden Strong. The other, I'm not sure. But it is a 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. And it will be handed off. He is taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back there is Zach Tillman. And it's a 2nd and 10. From the 41. Will be a play action. Oh, no. Oh, he gets out to the left side. Very good tackle by Justin Harden. Levi Taylor gets up to the 41-yard line. I don't know who that was that jumped in his face, but Seabass got back there immediately. Then someone jumped up instead of, going for the tackle. I don't know if you heard person in other rooms yell about that one, but yeah, definitely can't do that. You just go for the tackle. He jumped up trying to swat it down. Did not work, and they're going to run it. Ooh, good, strong run right into Mauricio Valles. That's Trevor Rodman. 2-yard gain. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 from the 39-yard line. Never mind, it is a 2nd and 8. I knew it. 2nd and 8. And it will be another run. Fighting his way. Trevor Rodman again. Mauricio and Jessen bring him down after about a 5-yard gain. And it will be a 3rd and 3 for Hinton. They're in 4-down territory. Don't know what that means. They're in the territory where it's like, just go for it, man. Like if it's a 4th and 3 and you're down by 7, gotta go for it. Because a punt, yeah, would pin them back a lot, but it doesn't do much. And flag thrown. False start on Hinton. And it's a 3rd and 8. So the 5-yard carry erased. And it's a 3rd and 8. From the 39. Snap back. Throw downfield. Off target. And it'll be a 4th and 8. See this. Now I don't know if they go for it here. We'll see. Weston Smith kept up with him and the ball was... I mean, if it was a good ball, yeah, it probably gets caught. Luckily for the Eagles, it was not. Fourth and 8, they will go for it. This is big for Hinton. Drop back. Heaves it downfield. No one even in the vicinity. And the Eagles will take over. Turnover on downs at the 39-yard line. I don't know where he was throwing. He was throwing to Casper himself. Official timeout. And we will go to a break. Hennessey takes over 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize.
Following the official timeout, 1st and 10. And it will be a motion over for Weston. Seabass cuts it upfield, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. 8 minutes left to go here in the game. And it will be Titan fighting with a guy. That was number 4, Hunter Helms, run out of bounds after a 7-yard gain. And it'll be a 3rd and 3 for the Eagles. And Titan will take it right up the middle. But he is completely swarmed at the 45-yard line, it looked like. And they'll set him down back at the 44, or the 46. Check that. And here we go. A 4th and 3. They're going for it. And they get him to jump. Perfect for the Eagles. And the Eagles, 1st and 10 into Hinton territory. First and 10 from Hinton's 49. And it will be a slant to Seth. Ooh. He lost the ball at the end. Got right back on it. And it will be a 1st and 10 for the Eagles. At the 37-yard line. Six minutes, 40 seconds left. The Eagles trying to put it in the end zone and take up as much time as they can. Give Hinton no time to be able to get 2 scores. If they score, that is. Flag on the play. Who jumped? Offense or defense? False start on the offense, so we move back. 1st and 15 from the 42. See what they draw up here. be a fake pitch. He will take it left side. It gets eaten up by Roderick Sowers. But it's a good gain. And he gets all the way to the 33-yard line. And it's a 2nd and 6. Nine-yard gain. They hand it off to Sebastian. He gets completely leveled. And it'll be a tackle for loss. 3rd and 8. Here we go. I don't know what in the world just happened. 2 flags thrown. Who jumped? And it will be on the Eagles, 3rd and 12. Seabass was not happy. It'll be 3rd and 13, not 12. Still, clock keeps winding down. Four and a half minutes. And it will be a play action. And that one is, what a ball! Kevin Trillo breaks off a tackle. And touchdown! Kevin Trillo. His 3rd of the season. And his 1st of the game. A 40-yard touchdown for the sophomore receiver. On the out route. Good ball. And Kevin had to break off one. And he went all the way for the touchdown. Eagles now lead 27-14. Looking to tack on the extra point. And it's a 2-possession lead for the Eagles. Hinton's going to be forced to throw the ball, which has been very unsuccessful. Hinton 2 timeouts. And the extra point is no good. And it will be 27-14. Eagles will kick off with a 13-point lead. Following a 40-yard touchdown for Kevin Trillo. What a play. They've now scored 2 touchdowns on that out route. It's a really good way to attack Hinton's defense. It's about, Hinton runs like a cover 2, cover 3. They swip between the two. And the way to attack it is, out routes. Out routes work like that, as you've seen now twice today. And like Kevin said, like attacking the seams in the interview earlier. So, they're attacking about as perfectly as they can. Four minutes, 15 seconds. And Louise Chase boots it all the way to the 15 and will be returned. If the block's set up well. Ooh. He could have got to the outside. Got tackled. First and 10 from the 33-yard line. We'll see how Hinton plans to attack. I mean, it's got to be through the air, I would assume. They're still loading the box. He will drop back, but play is called dead. Timeout. Charged on the Eagles. And they have one timeout left in the half. We will go to a break. 27-14. Eagles lead. When we come back, Hinton will start what could possibly be their final drive. What they do not want to be their final drive.
Optimize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's
And we're back. Hinton first and 10 from the 33. And it will be incomplete. Good defense by Seth Simonek. It will be a 2nd and 10, swatted down. Pass was intended for number 21, Trevor Rodman. Right now, in Kingfisher, the inter-district rival of Hennessey, Chisholm, down 28-6. Facing off against Kingfisher. And it will be play action, dumped off. And Seth misses the tackle, but he is brought down by Brandon Valles and Carson Riddle. Carson's slow to get up, but he does get up. He's going to come off. Titan Hicks in on defense. And it will be a quick pass dropped by Roderick Sowers. And it's a 3rd and 9. And Titan's already coming off the field as he limps off. Ooh, you do not want that. But there's 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. It's 4th down. This is the last-ditch attempt for Hinton. And it will be a pass, and it will be incomplete. Turnover on downs. I believe. I mean, yeah, okay. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 34. And the Eagles, all they have to do is get a 1st down or 2. And this game is over. It would take a miracle for Hinton to get this. They have 3 minutes and 17 seconds, and they don't have the ball to somehow put up at least 13. Hennessey just has to stay out of danger's way, do not make a grave mistake. And they will hand it off to Sebastian. He gets a yard. And it'll be a 2nd and 9. Titan coming out. Zach will be in at running back and Seabass most likely in at quarterback. Yeah. And it will be quarterback run. Ball pops out. I think Langston got on that. Yeah, he did. Whoa. That was the exact mistake I was talking about that they cannot make. If that ball was picked up, scoop and score for Hinton. Oh, that would have been scary. But Langston gets on it. And the clock is going to kick down below 2 minutes. Titan back on the field. Seabass coming off. Third down and 16. Play blown dead. Penalty way back at the 12-yard line. Delay of game. So the clock will be stopped. 1:46, and it's a 3rd and 21. Hinton has 2 timeouts. But this one would be very, very, very difficult to be brought back. Next week, the Eagles have a bye week. After that, they play OCS away. And it's going to be a jet sweep to Weston. And he gets brought down at about the 42-yard line. And it'll be spotted at the 39-yard line. 4th and 16. Punt team comes on. We are coming down to under a minute. And it will be fair. Caught! That hit off his leg! That's a touchdown. That hit off his leg. Unless that's going to be, like, blown dead because of a fair catch. That should be a touchdown. I'm I'm not gonna have input on this because I have literally no idea what that rule is. Because he did wave for the fair catch, but it hit off of his foot. So I mean, I don't know, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But it's a 1st and 10 from the 8. They have 56 seconds to score 13 points. And they're just going to hand it off. He is going to get a very good run. That is number 21, Trevor Rodman. Looks like Hinton's just going to run it out. No timeouts, no need to, waste the time. And the Eagles will move to 2-1 on the season. A very good win versus Mount St. Mary's, and then a tough loss versus Crossings Christian. Penalty called. Hinton will move to 2-1. Both teams moving to 2-1. Try to get Hinton's game pulled up next week. And it'll be another run. He will be brought down. Hinton won 46-6 week 1 against Merritt, 27-0 versus Snyder, and then Hennessey put up 27, and they lose 27-14. Next week they play. Well, they have 2 games scheduled for the same dates. I don't think that one's happening. They play either Carnegie or Galen Catholic, and the Eagles are officially 2-1. Seth Simonek, 2 touchdown catches. Kevin Trillo, a touchdown catch. Titan Hicks with a rushing touchdown. Touchdown catches? Does that work? Regardless. The Eagles played stellar defense tonight. Hinton's entire game plan was just to run the ball, and the Eagles completely shut down the run. And Hinton just not good enough to pass the ball at an efficient rate. And they didn't. And that's why the score is 27-14. That's your final. Thank you for watching. That was Eagle Football. Don't join us next week, but join us the week after as we go to OCS, who is one of the best teams in this district. Maybe the best. We'll see how the Eagles fare. Good night. Have a good weekend.